My name is Ted Christie. I'm the president and CEO of Spirit Airlines. For those of you who may not know Spirit, we are the largest so-called ultra-low-cost carrier in the U.S. We serve about 50 U.S. domestic airports and over 20 international destinations. Our total prices, including all ancillary products and services, are, on average, about 30% less than those of other airlines in the U.S. Corporate travelers and affluent customers may have many choices in today's market. Spirit's product is designed for highly price-sensitive consumers, mainly middle-class Americans who pay for their own tickets. Spirit strongly supports the objective of improving airport infrastructure in the U.S. We have seen a boom in airport projects, with nearly $165 billion in projects since 2008 at the nation's large airports. Smaller airports are also making investments. Strong passenger demand has driven airport revenues way up, and most U.S. airports are in excellent financial health. Today, airports enjoy investment-grade bond ratings in an era of historically low interest rates. Capital is cheap and looking for well-designed projects in airports. Airlines themselves have invested billions in airport projects, and that's despite the fact that most of us do not have investment-grade bond ratings or as easy access to capital markets as most airports. In this historically favorable environment, we don't think an increase in the PFC maximum is the best tool for funding airport infrastructure projects. Most airports, including those appearing before the committee today, may like to see an increase in PFCs. We shouldn't be surprised. But increasing PFCs by any amount, let alone doubling the current cap to $8 or more, is not the right answer to the problem we are all trying to solve. PFCs are a consumer tax, and the traveling consumers are already punishingly taxed. Over $60 of the average round-trip fare of about $300 is the government's taxes and fees. That's too much. Take a family of 4 going for a vacation. If the PFC cap is raised to $8 per segment, that increase puts the total round-trip PFC bite at $64, a real number to consider for many middle-class families. Families who must connect through big cities would see double that amount, or $128. PFCs are a flat assessment, like most government fees affecting travelers, based on a single leg or itinerary. They are therefore regressive and hit ordinary consumers the hardest, those who travel at the lower price point. I will concede that many business travelers may not notice an increase in PFCs. They tend to travel at short notice and pay higher walk-up fares. Usually, their employer is paying anyway. But Spirit customers pay an average about $110 each way, including all ancillary charges. So for them, the proposed increase is material. Our discretionary travelers have high demand elasticity in reaction to even modest price changes. If travel prices rise, they will travel less. We believe we should be seeking ways to hold the line or even lower the tax burden for ordinary consumers, not increase it. A related point, value airlines like Spirit typically use limited airport facilities more efficiently than other airlines. We run more passengers per day through each airport gate, and we occupy less terminal space for a given volume of passengers. By the way, airports and local communities appreciate that we can deliver more passengers through limited facilities. Yet each of our customers subsidizes the airport facility at the same per-person PFC rate. PFC's one-size-fits-all nature ignores the differentiation among our nation's airports and their individual needs. Airports vary by size, by function in the national network, by which airlines serve them, and by the status of their improvement programs. I want to underline that despite some differences on the PFC issue, airlines and airports have a constructive relationship across the country. We work together to serve our communities, to improve facilities, and to invest in the consumer experience. Our challenges and priorities are shared, not separate. I'd say Spirit enjoys an excellent relationship with all our host airports. Going back to the beginning of these comments, like other airlines, Spirit wants to improve airport infrastructure. We stand ready to meet and work with you, Mr. Chairman, and members of the committee in finding a constructive and creative solution to this problem. Thank you again.